He tried to stare me down. Hi Dawnies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I ask you to please subscribe because you're helping this disabled by watching my fables so I don't have to beg you. So let's get into it. I know a lot of times you guys see me laughing ha ha he he on videos. And it has come to my attention, or I've just known this growing up throughout the years, that when people first meet me, they see me as nice or sweet or a pushover. But what they don't seem to understand, I do have a mean streak, but I try to warn them ahead of time, but maybe I'm just too nonchalant and they don't believe me. So I'm going to tell you about one of my mean streak moments. My mom and I took care of my grandma for the last 10 years of her life, but it was kind of weird because the first month of moving in with my grandma after my grandpa died, I was the only one taking care of my grandmother for the first 2 months, and which is sad because all her children lived right near her. One lived up the street, one lived directly behind the house, and one lived around the corner. So why can't you come take care of your mother? Why are you putting this on this grandchild? What's wrong with y'all? Anyway, so eventually I decided, you know what, I'm going back to work. Y'all need to come take care of your grandma. But my mom was the only one that took up the reign. On the weekends, I would watch my grandma, and then my uncle, he would come through the back door and just wash clothes in the den. And my grandmother could always sense when somebody's in the house. Grandma always kept an inventory of her family members, kind of like that movie Comfort Farms. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to check it out because I can't make it make sense. Anyway, she would take inventory from her sick bed to make sure all the family members are where they're supposed to be. So like I said, Grandma had a sense that my uncle was in the house, and he had been there from like early afternoon to late evening, and she's like calling and calling for him and calling for him, but he just kept ignoring her. So by this time, I was fed up. So I go in the back den and I tell my uncle, I was like, your mother's calling you. Yes, it's my grandmother. But your mother's calling you. You need to go see what your mother wants because she wants to see you. He says, I'll see her when this television program goes off. I said, oh, okay. Click, turn the television off. You know, it was an old time television, so I had to click the button on the actual television. And then he says, well, I'll go back there once my clothes finish washing and drying. I said, oh, really? So what I did, I got a basket, took all his clothes out the dryer, took all his clothes out the washing machine, put them on the back porch. Maybe I didn't put them on the back porch. Maybe they got thrown. I don't remember. Anyway, so I was like, well, your clothes are done. You need to go see about your mother. Then he tried to stare me down. And I just went for it. I was like, where are you looking? Because one eye is going over there to the fireplace and one eye is going to the back door. I can't tell which way you're looking. So are you trying to stare me down? Because it's not working. I can't tell if you're mad at me. So that's just a little bit of my mean streak. I try to be as sweet as possible, and I try to warn people to leave me alone, and they think I'm so nonchalant, and then when I go off they say I'm crazy. I did warn you. Why you don't believe fat meat is greasy just because I'm not yelling right now? Always be mindful of the calm, chilled ones, because if they too chilled, they got calculated thoughts in their head, and you don't know what can happen. Anyway, I don't want y'all to be scared. Continue to watch my channel. Dawnies, remember to toast to life. It always makes for a great story. Don't forget my other content on the channel. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell. I'll see you next week. Bye.